A brand new piece of research has just been carried out by the University of California on intermittent fasting and its effectiveness for weight loss. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the results of the research. Hello fam, and welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa Neal, and this channel is all about helping women over the age of 40 get in great shape. So if you like the sound of that, do hit the subscribe button to get the bell notifications. Intermittent fasting is one of the most popular diet fads, and I get asked about it all the time. I've been doing TikTok lives, and if you want to join me on TikTok, do give me a follow there, and I do lives about 2 or 3 times a week. And normally on every live, somebody asks me about what I think about intermittent fasting. So when I saw that there was a new piece of research out, I really wanted to share it with you guys so that you've got all the information to hand to kind of make a decision about whether this is the route that you want to go down. Or maybe it's something that you already do and that you want to find out more information about its effectiveness on weight loss. So in this video, I'm specifically looking at intermittent fasting and this piece of research by the University of California on weight loss. So I'm not looking at any of the other health benefits because that would be a whole other video. So to date, many of the studies that have been carried out on intermittent fasting have actually been on mice. So I was really excited to see that there was actually a study being carried out by the University of California, and it's very recent. They started the study in 2018 and it actually got published on the 28th of September 2020. So it's probably the newest piece of research that's out there, and I'm sure it's going to be talked about everywhere. And the research was a clinical study carried out by a doctor called Dr Weiss. I will link this study below. It was carried out on 116 obese patients. That's really important to know. And it was a cross-section of men and women. There was a control group. So the control group did normal eating at whatever time of day they wanted. The people that did intermittent fasting did it within an 8-hour window, and they fasted for 16 hours. So the people that fasted lost an average of 2 pounds over a 12-week period, and the people that didn't fast lost an average of 1.5 pounds over a 12-week period. And what Dr Weiss said is that difference isn't significant enough to be statistically valid. Dr Weiss, who is a cardiologist, concluded that intermittent fasting wasn't really an effective form of weight loss and that he wouldn't be recommending it to his obese patients. So what's our takeaway from this study? It doesn't demonstrate that intermittent fasting is getting you any weight loss results, but what you do have to remember is these subjects weren't dieting at all. They were just doing their normal diet. So I would say if you are doing intermittent fasting and you're finding it's working for you, then stick with it. Personally, for me, I did it for 18 months. I didn't find any significant difference. And I believe that when you focus on what you eat rather than when you eat, that's when you really start seeing results. So that's about tracking calories. It's about getting your macronutrients right and taking in a high amount of protein. And that, in my experience and other women that I've come across, works much more effectively than just intermittent fasting alone. And one other thing that I would point out is I wouldn't recommend strength training on an empty stomach. So if you're intermittent fasting and it means that you're going to train on an empty stomach, that's really not a good idea, because you actually need to fuel your body for the workout, and that's when you're going to get the muscle growth that you want with strength training. So if you've got any comments about this video or you've got experience of intermittent fasting, I would love to hear from you one way or another. Perhaps it's really worked and you're really seeing some great results, or perhaps like me it didn't work and so you've moved on to something different. I don't believe believe it's this sort of magic pill that can help you lose a massive amount of weight. I think it's really good as a tool for calorie restriction. There might be more to it than that, but we still don't really know. So if you want to get more videos like this, please do hit the subscribe button and get the bell notifications. And don't forget, you can also give me a follow on TikTok and Instagram.